Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. I am so excited that you guys are listening to my videos, you're watching, you're commenting, you're subscribing. I really appreciate all of the support. I really love the fact that you guys are liking these videos. I'm going to keep on doing them until hopefully the end of time. In this video, I wanted to speak to you guys about how INFJs spend a lot of time, and I know I do that to myself. I spend a lot of time brooding, just absolutely brooding over my existence, the meaning of my existence. Why do I exist? Why am I here? What is my purpose? What is the point of me being here? In my head, I think of it this way. Now, think about it this way. Evolution works as like survival of the fittest, right? So over generations and generations and generations, since the beginning of time, your ancestors had to survive in order to be alive and reproduce, and then your future ancestors had to survive and reproduce, and over a long generation, thousands of years, all of the people before you had to survive and reproduce in order for you, this person here right now, to be alive. It didn't happen randomly. You didn't just plop down onto this planet randomly. All of your ancestors, all of them had to reproduce. All of them had to survive against dinosaurs, maybe, against mammoths, yeah? Against all of these random things and creatures and diseases and miscarriages and blah, 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 blah. There's so much stuff that can kill a human being. Really, we're the most delicate things on this planet. But despite that, despite all of that madness, despite all of that strife, all the battles, all the disease, the famines, droughts, all of that stuff that they dealt with, they still survived and they still reproduced and they still produced, your ancestors, right? And so your great-grandfather was born, and then he married, and then he had a child, and then your great-grandfather was born, and then your grandfather, and then your father, and now you're here, right? So it didn't, again, happen randomly. There was a reason for it. Now, when I sit down in my head and I think to myself, okay, all right, thank you, universe, for producing me, for putting me on this planet at this time, at this point in time, because it could have happened at any time, but I'm here right now at this moment in time in the 21st century, right? 2018, March 2nd, or whatever the date might be when you're watching it. So I'm here right now, right? What is the purpose of this? Why did you work so hard to get me here? Why did all of my ancestors have to live, have to reproduce, so that I could be standing here in this moment in time? Why was it so important for it to happen? Why did evolution and survival of the fittest and all that stuff work so hard so I could be here? Why? And so I spent a lot of time thinking about this because first of all, I don't think anything is random. So the fact that I'm standing here in this moment in time, there's a reason for it. I'm here for a reason, a purpose, a very big purpose, a purpose that I can't even understand right now because I'm so minuscule and tiny that I might understand in the future, but I don't understand right now. But I know that there's a reason for it. I know there's a very good reason for it, right? And so in my head, as an INFJ, as a human being, I'm always thinking, okay, what is that reason? Why am I here? Why did the universe work so hard to put me here? Why right now? Why in this moment in time? What is my purpose here right now? Because I've had other reincarnations, I've had other lives, but why am I alive right now in this moment in time, right? And so as INFJs, we spend a lot of time brooding over the meaning of our existence. It's just one of those things. I spend a lot of time lying in bed, staring up at the ceiling, or sitting up in my chair, staring at the walls, sitting in a jungle, staring at the jungle, sitting on a yoga mat, staring around me. Just a lot of time sitting and brooding over why am I here. Now, a lot of it I've figured out for myself. I know a few reasons why I'm here, and so I'm doing those reasons. I'm executing on them, and I'm really happy that I'm able to execute on them. But a lot of it I haven't figured out. I don't know what a lot of it's for. And so constantly, always, I'm thinking to myself, okay, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? It's like a constant mantra, chant that's going on in my head over and over and over again. Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? Right? And so I know, as if you are an INFJ, that you probably spend a lot of time doing exactly the same thing. And that's all right. Now, the reason we do this, I think, is because we know that, of course, our time is limited, because we understand death really well, because we spend a lot of time thinking about death as well. And so we know our time is limited. We know that our existence is precious. As I said, there's a reason why we're here, and the universe worked really hard to bring us here. And we know that nothing is random. right? Nothing is random. We're not here randomly. We are not here in this time randomly. We're not here in this world randomly. We're not here in this country randomly. We're not here in this family randomly. Everything has a reason for it. Everything is interconnected. And so we understand all these three criteria, and because of that, we know that we're here for a reason, yeah, and a very important reason. And every single person, not just us, every single person on this planet is here for a very important reason. Every single person, right? Some people forget that about themselves. They think that they're not useful, or they're just, they're fluff, or they're taking up space, and they forget that there's a reason that they're there, and they waste their lives away. That's totally fine. Some people are meant to do that. That's their karma. That's their destiny. And maybe they'll figure it out in the next lifetime, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not our responsibility to tell them what to do. The only responsibility we have is for ourselves. We need to figure out that, yes, we are not just unworthy beings that are put on this planet for no random reason or for no apparent reason. There's a reason why we're here. And it is our responsibility, our ultimate responsibility, to figure out why. What is it? As Alan Watts says all the time, figure it out. Sit down in silence and stillness and figure it out. Figure out what the hell you're here for, right? Why you specifically? What is your combination of talents, unique talents and abilities and characteristics and life experiences that makes you more conducive to doing some kind of work than someone else? I have lived a very unique life, as have you. You have lived a very different life from me. I've lived a very different life from you. All of the unique DNA characteristics we have, the personality types we have, the life experiences we've had, no one else on this planet has exactly the same type, the same characteristics, the same stuff. No one else has the same thing. No one on this planet, not even your siblings, have the same characteristics or the personality types or life experiences, because every person has their own experience of this world, right? And so what is it? What is that unique set bringing to the table? How can you use that unique set of characteristics, personality types, and life experiences to enhance this world in a specific way? Because only you can do that, right? Only you can bring that to the table, not anyone else, because they don't have those characteristics and set of, that set that makes you you. No one else has that. No one else does, right? And so what are you going to bring to the table with it? How are you going to change the world because of who you are, right? And so we spend a lot of time thinking about that, and it's very important that we do that. Do not think that it's a waste of your time. I was told all the time that it is a waste of my time. I shouldn't be thinking about that. I should just do what everyone else is doing, go to university, make a lot of money, get married, have children, retire, and live happily ever after. For me, that wasn't possible. I couldn't do it. I can still not do it, right? But for some other people, that's totally fine. So that's fine with me. I'm not judging them. They live that way. That's totally fine. I'm going to live this way, right? But for me, this question has always been on top of my mind, no matter when. I think from when I was a very, very young child, when I was, 7 or 8, I started thinking about this. Why am I here? Why me? And why am I here right now? Why did I not die earlier? Because I was very sick when I was a child. I had pneumonia or something, and then I had a bunch of other ailments, and I was very sick, and I could have died. Why didn't I die then? Why did the universe protect me? Why did it enhance me and bring me back? Again, when I was 16 or 17, I had a really big car accident. I could have died then, but I didn't. I was saved, and I was really, except for a concussion, I had no other injuries. So why? Why did the universe protect me then? Because I was supposed to be here for a reason, right? And so all of us have stories like that, where the universe protected us over and over and over again until, it doesn't protect us anymore, but protected us because there is a reason we're supposed to be here. There's something we're supposed to bring to the table. There's something we're supposed to bring to this world that's going to enhance this world in a way that no one else can. No one else can do it except for you, right? And so I want you guys to not worry about it. Ask that question over and over and over and over, 1 billion times over, because it's an important question to ask, and it's a very important answer to find. And I think even if you can't do it in one lifetime, you still keep on asking that question, because you might find it in the next lifetime or the next one after that. The question itself matters. The answer will come when it's supposed to come, okay? I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope that I've been able to explain myself to you. I hope that you're able to use it and apply it in your own life. And again, if you guys have any questions at all, if you guys have any feedback or any video suggestions for the future, let me know, and I'll put you down in my list. It's about 350 things long, but still I will get to your suggestion as soon as possible. I'll see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.